Today I'm going to be reviewing Pokemon Legends Arceus. I have a lot to say, so like, subscribe, yada yada yada, and let's get to it. Man, does this game look bad for a AAA game releasing in 2022 on a home console. Seriously though, do not judge this book by its cover. When it comes to Pokemon, I've been a fan since back in 1999, when I remember playing Pokemon Blue version on the school bus as a tween. So I've been playing the mainline games along with some of the spin-offs for over 2 decades now. And I'm not blowing smoke when I say this is the most fun I can remember having playing a Pokemon game. Outside of the GameCube-esque graphics, that is. Game Freak finally took a chance and made a Pokemon game that is completely different, but still feels like a Pokemon game. I'm going to try and keep the overall review short, because I could really ramble on and on about this game. I remember talking to a couple of friends a few days after the game had released. We'd all put at least 5 hours into the game, and shared our experiences, and I couldn't believe how varied our experience was so early into the game. With all other Pokemon games being so linear, it was fun to hear routes that they were taking that I hadn't yet, because in Pokemon Legends Arceus, there's very little handholding. You receive story missions and requests, which the story missions will lead you down a specific path, but what I found myself doing is more of the exploring. As you progress, rideable Pokemon will allow you to access previously unreachable areas in each of the different map locations. Can't get to the land on the other side of this river? Well, eventually Basculegion becomes available, and now I can get across the river, and now there's a new area for me to explore. This is a pretty common gameplay element, but in Pokemon Legends Arceus, the progression feels natural. I'll be honest though, I found the story of Pokemon Legends Arceus to be pretty boring. I was engaged in the beginning. And then it might have been that I was mostly exploring and catching Pokemon, that when I did come across a story element, I just wanted the walls of text to finish so I could get back to space distortions and alpha hunting, and it wasn't until I was tasked to make the clan decision nearer the end of the game that it re-engaged my interest with the story. Again, not an amazing story, but serviceable. Truth be told, voice acting probably would have made it more tolerable and memorable. This final portion, before I give my final thoughts, I will go over the quality of life improvements that I don't think I will be able to go back to in a regular Pokemon game. First is catching Pokemon. Not having to enter a battle screen to catch a Pokemon is wonderful. Heading to an outbreak to just hide in tall grass and repeatedly spawn camp with your balls is a lot of fun, and yes, you can battle Pokemon and catch them the standard way, but why would I waste my time doing that? You can catch so many Pokemon in such a short period of time. Speaking of battles, adding the strong and agile move styles changes things up enough that although they still remain turn-based, you can now get a couple more hits off before your opponent even has the chance to attack. I appreciate being shown explicitly how effective my moves are going to be in both the move selection screen and when changing Pokemon. Like, not everyone is going to remember all of the super effective move types, so thank you. And although that menu system does feel a bit clunky, I also appreciate being able to cycle through Pokemon easily, so I can still be moving as I choose who I'm going to throw out for a battle, or smashing a resource to collect it. Resources in crafting, although unnecessary, certainly will save you a lot of money, and thankfully you are able to craft multiple of the same items at once. Have the resources to craft 100 Pokeballs at the same time? Well, that only takes a matter of seconds. This is the first time I've actually not been overly bothered by crafting in a game. The sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild might take note of this. At the end of the day, Pokemon Legends Arceus is an ambitious change of direction for the Pokemon franchise, and I've had a great time playing through these first 3 weeks with the game and over 60 hours of total playtime. Thankfully, you are not required to trade with someone who has a different version of the game to complete the Pokédex. Now, I expect there to be DLC for Pokemon Legends Arceus, which I eagerly anticipate, and seeing as it sold nearly an average of 1 million copies per day for its first week, I expect there to be further entries in the Legends series. So please, Game Freak, if you are listening, 3 things for my wishlist are: do a better job with the graphics. I mean, come on, it's 2022. And 2, it's 2022. Where is the voice acting? Finally 3, do not split it up into 2 games next time. I do not want to be forced into trading with somebody just to complete my Pokédex. Getting back to Pokemon Legends Arceus though, get past the graphics, because there really is a lot to like. I don't know what I wanted from Pokemon Legends Arceus, but I'm very happy with what I got, and I highly recommend you play this game. Did you get Pokemon Legends Arceus? Would you also highly recommend it? Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you in my next video.